a sick fashion statement, dude. You just like
Constantly.
show up, nice suit, but you're just fucking soaked, dude. Drenched.
That's actually pretty tight.
Fucking
Just always have like 3 or 4 bottles of water with you. So be like, oh, excuse me, I feel like I'm drying off. Go to the bathroom, just come back out.
Say just like when you walk into shoes when you're in like a creek, like squish, squish, squish.
Yeah. All right. I'm coming around on this. Being totally drenched at all times.
I was going into a test. I'm like, what's the guy gonna say? Like, that was like in my dream. Argue with a professor. I mean, like, I legally can be as drenched as I want, dude.
Yeah.
You can't stop. You
now,
can't.
did you have that argument publicly with him or just in your head?
It was an internal monologue.
Yeah, you had an internal fight.
Yeah.
You had like a shower argument by yourself in a dream.
In a dream.
Nice.
And then like I went to the test center.
What's this fucking guy gonna say, dude? This is what I'll tell him.
I was like, no one can stop. You can literally, no one can deny your service for being drenched.
Yeah.
If anything, you'll probably be like, what happened? Be like, dude, I almost died.
You wouldn't believe it.
Don't even ask you questions. Like, I fell in the river. Like, and you walked all the way? Like, no, I drove.
Yeah. No, I fell in the river and then I came here, figured I'd get something to eat.
I got an Uber. The guy was a dick.
Guy was being a real asshole about it, but yeah, legally I can do whatever I want, drenched.
Yeah, or just hang around port cities.
Oh, can you tell me how dry my clothes should be? At what point are you allowed into a store on how wet you are?
I think you'd be fully soaked.
I think you might be right.
Dude, if you went fully soaked to a steak,
I wonder if there is a line. Like, yeah, be like, all right, what if I was a little dry?
like they're gonna get like a hygrometer and like measure how fucking how moist you are.
Yeah.
I think if you have like 100% humidity level, they'll be like, dude,
you're not allowed in.
I think when they scan your forehead, they also touch your clothes and they're like, how wet is this
soaked.
guy?
Yeah, it's weird, but we keep having customers come in drenched. I'm sorry about this. Sorry about this inconvenience. Take your jacket off. Are you hiding that you're drenched? Take it off. You're just drenched. Yeah.
You're like, now he walks. He's like that little trail of drips. He's like, God damn it, get him out.
These guys think it's funny. They keep coming to my damn restaurant soaked.
This is a goddamn snack bar at Six Flags, dude.
That's a funny way to torture a local restaurant. Just keep randomly sending people in soaked. What the hell's going on? This is the third guy this week. Something's going on. These guys are drenched.
Oh. It's pretty funny too to show up and be like a black couple just drenched. He's like,
You have to leave.
he's like, hey, are you guys fucking serious? You're like,
Yeah. Well, you can stay. You know.
Oh my god, dude. I'm telling you, dude. We should go out to water. We should go out to a restaurant drenched and just see what happens.
It would be like you can't come in. They would call the police. You can't be drenched, dude.
That's fucked up, dude.
You can't be
Not
leaning,
everyone can afford to be dry all the time.
can't be leaning to drench them, dude.
We have to get drenched, dude.
I would get drenched and go to fucking Fogo de Chao. Fogo de Chao, just get a table of drenched dudes. Like 12 drenched dudes.
You have to wear suits. That's the only other thing.
You have to wear.
You have to be dressed so nice, but just drenched.
You'd be like, excuse me, can I have a pitcher of water, please? No ice. Just fucking I like it. Now this is Patreon content. Go to Fogo de Chao with your boys.
Drenched.
Suits. Drenched? What?
Or just start showing up home from work drenched. What happened? Be like, what are you talking about?
Quick shower. Quick rainstorm
Like,
came through.
Fucking hit me. Someone
You could lie. You could lie to a. Like if I'm. One of my roommates could come home drenched. I'd be like, it's fucking pouring out. I'd be like, is it? I'd be like, is it?
I think you should keep a gallon next to you if you're driving, if you're speeding. Cop pulls you over, just fully fucking doused. What happened? Like, I just fell in the river, dude. I'm driving home. Like, I'm fucking soaked, dude. He's like, you're wet as shit. Like, about to go out to dinner, actually.
He's like, you mind if I come? You gotta be drenched.
Yeah, that dream ruled, dude. It was like, I woke up, I was like, what a great
I gotta be
dream.
honest. Normally, I don't like the dream stories. I usually get pretty mad during dream stories. That was a good one. I
Hey,
like that.
My brain's just working overtime, dude.
I like that dream
I go to
story.
sleep, my brain's like, dig this. And I'm like, that
Yo,
fucking rules.
peep this shit. Imagine being at dinner with your boys, but you're fucking drenched,
It was fun. I was in the dream having a very serious argument in my head, like, fuck that teacher, dude.
Yeah.
So I'm fucking wet. I wanted to swim. It's like, and I have to take a test. If I can go to the bathroom, why can't I swim and come back? What's the difference between taking a shit and coming and finishing a test versus swimming? Well, I mean, one you kind of have to do. But, you know, it was like, it was like one of those towns like Venice. There was just like a sidewalk and then like a river, and I was just fucking doggy paddling around, being like, "Fuck this test, dude." And I came in, and you had like bought the school, and I was like, "Oh, sweet, I'll take the test."
I bought the school.
Yeah, like it was like I came in, I saw my teacher.
Sick.
About to talk, I was drenched. I came in, like talked shit to my teacher, and you were like, I like saw you. And
Bro, we took care of it.
dude, speaking of power moves,
Hold on a sec. I'm sorry to. I know we're talking power moves. I'm gonna let Lemaire derail the show again. What are you two sleuthing over there? I see you up to no good. You're looking up laws on being wet publicly.
No, I was just uploading the regular app to YouTube.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
good job, boys.
Nice. Sorry about that.
They're getting
Pardon me.
getting
Pardon
after
me.
it.
Pardon me.
You're getting after it. The
I thought we were going to get some drench laws.
yeah, look up. Can you be wet, and how wet can you be in public?
You definitely can be as wet as you want. You can just say that it's raining for sure,
Well, what?
no matter where you go.
What if it's
I mean,
not?
it is if it's a private business, anybody can ask you to leave for any reason.
Can you piss your pants in any restaurant?
Yes,
yeah, for sure.
absolutely.
You're allowed to legally. You're allowed to piss your pants. You're allowed.
You
to
wouldn't
legally-
get in any trouble.
No, why would
Obviously.
anybody? Yeah.
Unless you were like, hey,
I'm gonna piss my pants.
watch this.
I still don't think you get in trouble. I think your rep gets kind of tarnished.
If you piss publicly? Yeah, after like third grade.
Because you're gonna get addicted to it. If you do like one and get away with it scot free, you're gonna go back. Someone's like Charlie, and you're like, oh shit, fuck.
Don't look.
No, you can piss yourself. I mean, dude, pissing yourself in a Best Buy. is so funny.
Especially if you hit like
And just don't bring it up.
if you like asking a question to a guy, be like, so what is this? What does this do?
Or just be like, damn, that's crystal clear picture there, and just start pissing yourself. Like, whew. It brings it up. Be like, oh, come on, man. Like, you're like, oh, sir. Be like,
It's
dude,
just a little piss.
don't be a fucking asshole.
It's just a
man.
little piss. Don't tell
Don't be
anybody.
a fucking asshole. Not all of us can hold in our fucking bladders.
Yeah. Sorry. Noah, you just raised your hand. What is it?
If the pee starts to smell, you could get charged with being a public nuisance.
What?
That's what you can get charged with for being drenched at a steakhouse.
Public nuisance?
Public nuisance, for sure. You can't have a whole table of boys drenched.
Dude, that'd be a sick being in a job interview. You slide
We
your
got a
name-
couple drenched guys, though.
You're in a job interview and be like, have you ever been charged with a misdemeanor? Be like, me and my boys were drenched just trying to get some food. We're a public nuisance.
Yeah, I caught a public nuisance charge at Fogo de Chao.
What'd you do?
Me and 8 of my boys were fucking soaked.
Oh. Dude, speaking of sick expenditures, you know
Yeah, my nose
Eminem's,
is running. You gave me
Eminem's mansion.
COVID. Shut up over there. Eminem's mansion.
For sale, dude, in Detroit. You could buy it. Well, not
Oh,
yet.
Eminem.
You could aspire.
Marshall
but
Mathers mansion.
he had a mansion in Detroit. It's like $3 million. Saying one day, you could be in Eminem's old house, dude.
It'd be too spooky in there.
It would be very spooky.
He's got some skeletons in his closet.
True, dude. Also, imagine him. I started thinking about that was his original mansion right after like the Slim Shady LP. Dude, that guy in a mansion must have been fucking nuts. Of him just being like, all right,
Yeah.
I got 19 bedrooms, and being like, yo, fucking Insane Clown Posse is so gay. It's like they should like, dude, get out. You're not allowed to.
Yeah.
Just him in a whole mansion being like,
Yeah,
I got to hug Elton John. This is such a drag.
I like Eminem's music. I used to love Eminem.
Of course, everyone did.
I mean, no, I loved him recently.
Really?
Yeah, I loved Eminem in like 2013.
Sick.
I liked the Marshall Mathers LP too.
That's fucking sick.
I was
dude.
into it.
That rules. So you
I went to an Eminem concert.
Did you really?
Yes.
What was this like his old or like I love the way you lie stuff? I love the way
She was
you
on it
lie.
with him. Rihanna opened.
What?
Rihanna opened and everyone was like, "Get the fuck off the stage! Bring out Eminem."
What?
It ruled. Eminem did like 1 minute of every song he's ever done. And they were, dude, it was just hit at every time a new song came on. I was like, "Whoa, shit, this song's great too."
Dude, you could live in his mansion.
Yeah.
Get
It was
like,
at MetLife, and I sat the furthest possible seat. I sat at the top,
oh,
literally the furthest away.
that's where
So
Eminem would have been.
True. You're exactly right. And I was drenched. I don't know what happened. The tailgate, I slipped into a pool.
You got drenched in the
I was
M
just drenched sitting at the top of the stadium.
Damn, did he break it down at one point? Like, it's for all you guys up there and you guys who are drenched thinking no one.
But I remember vividly being like, it was a real Lena Dunham's moment where I was like, is Eminem fucking gay? Like, am I gay for this? Because we were walking past, first of all, people were tailgating. We were walking past a dude sitting in a lawn. I remember walking past a fat white dude in a lawn chair explaining to, I believe, his girlfriend about, I remember the lyric. It was like, maybe I don't. It was massacre. The word massacre, except mass occur.
Gotcha.
He's like, y'all want to see church like a massacre? Or something like that.
Gotcha.
And I remember this dude breaking down the lyric about how genius it was to somebody else while I was walking by. I'd be like, I've done that to my girlfriend like 15 times.
Talk about Eminem's genius.
Talking about Eminem's lyrical genius. And, I like heard someone else do it, and I was just like, "Holy fuck, I suck." I suck. And then I walk, and that was before the concert, and I was just sitting there like, I mean, this is great, but I'm fucking gay.
That sucks when you hear a guy do a thing you did, and you see someone else do it, and you're like, oh man.
Oh, it sucks. It sucks what I do.
Fuck.
Damn it.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
Damn.
Especially because he said massacre.
Yeah.
Like
which
that
lyric did you think was genius?
And then I was like, that's not even his best one. And in my head, I was like, oh, no.
Oh, my God, dude.
Yeah. And then I think Eminem would be pretty intolerable as a person. I think he's a lunatic.
Yeah, he seems like a guy who would smack your chest when he talked to you. All this kind of like.
Yeah, he seems terrible.
He's friends with 50 Cent, though.
True, 50 Cent.
No, I
50 rules.
I'm not trying to be the rap devil, dude. I don't want to smoke with the fucking king, dude.
I'm rap devil, dude.
But yeah, I watched a video of Eminem giving an award speech to 50 Cent won like best entrepreneur of the year, vitamin water award. I don't know, some fucking thing. I don't know what it was. He won some award, and Eminem gave a speech about him, and I was like, I was having a hard time, dude.
Yeah, and there's Eminem fashion choices that were pretty brutal. Like he would wear like a do-rag with like glasses.
That was fucking ruled, dude.
Like spectacles.
That was my favorite, dude. When Eminem went like full fucking like real pensive, thoughtful M, when he like stopped the bullshit and put on a do-rag and some spectacles, dude.
Yeah, why was he wearing a do-rag?
Yo, I mean, like, what even is this thing? He's like, what even is?
And then he'd come out with a song. It's like, bitch, I fucking hate you. Like just a screaming match with his wife.
I mean, dude, that's the ultimate, dude. You have enough black people high-five you and you slide on you're like, I can put on a do-rag. There's nothing weird about this. There's nothing weird about me putting on a do.
I wonder if
with
he was
some
like
juvenile with some fucking, my fingers keep slipping. I cannot grip that ass. Juvenile, slow motion glasses.
I wonder if he was nice to I wonder if he was like awkwardly nice to his black friends.
You think so?
Like because he was above everybody in his crew.
Yeah.
He was the guy, but all of his crew was black dudes. And he was appropriating their entire culture. Do you think he occasionally was like?
I think at first, and I think once he got money, he probably turned on them.
True.
He's probably like, "Fuck you guys, I'm black, you're not," and they're like, "What?" And he's like, "Hey, here's
fuck you, vote for Biden.
100,000. Don't yeah." It's just.
I'm gonna make a diss track to Donald Trump.
Dude, apparently one of your drivers came under fire again. One guy got arrested for the Nazi strudel. Not arrested. He got
one of my drivers?
NASCAR.
Oh.
Another great film.
Dude.
Did you hear about the strudel?
No.
This guy made a toaster strudel.
And he drew a swastika on it?
He said he didn't mean to do it.
Hilarious.
He didn't mean to do it, but he posted it in a Snapchat under snack time.
No.
He put snack
posted
time.
a picture of his
snack time. Snack time. And had a fucking swastika on it. No one can find a picture of the strudel. Yo, try to find that strudel. I mean, I'm sure someone just did one and put it out.
What?
I think it might have been remember the shit swastika?
The shit swastika, dude. The shit swastika.
Yeah.
Go find that. That started Black Lives Matter.
Yes.
The Black Lives Matter came out of Missouri from the shit swastika.
Yes.
Some dude to this day, he was in college in 2010 or 13. Or no, it was when this podcast started. It was like 15.
He was out with his boys.
He got hammered, drew a shit swastika in a college dorm, and Black Lives Matter started.
Yeah.
2020, he's got to be sitting back like,
the true Israelites rose up. They're like, dude, what the fuck? Like, can't have this. Yeah, dude. He got busted, And he was just like, dude, I was in a rush. I had my mind on other stuff. I just hurriedly put on my icing pack on my strudel. Turned out to look like a swastika. And, you know, he's like, I labeled it snack time, dude.
Oh, God.
Snack time. It's a fucking swastika on your toaster strudel.
Oh, no.
Because I was going through my head, because I've definitely decorated a lot of strudels for the toaster strudels. And it's like, you definitely at one point do, or just like, fuck. First, you try to do the thing from the commercial.
Yeah.
You know, like.
And then, you didn't open the packet fully, so it like builds up on the. Fuck. Drop my phone. My fucking roommate just said he was feeling sick.
You're surrounded by
Fuck.
Surrounded by disease.
COVID's trying to get me.
I'll tell you tomorrow.
Well, now I might have it. I might be killing you.
Dude, you're not gonna. I definitely have the antibodies. I'm sorry. I know I have them. That's one of those things I heard about the test. I was like, I have those.
True.
I don't even need. I'm not paying.
This whole time I've been like, I definitely had it, and I'm fine. Except if I get it, dude, straight to ventilators.
You think so?
Me? I'm dunkum out, dude.
Dude, I mean, you saw me.
Although I did crush the Peloton yesterday.
And you take your vitamin D, right?
And I've been crushing vitamin D.
If you take vitamin D, you're,
You won't even get it.
Yeah, you're fine.
Fuck that, dude. If I
dude-
get it from fucking Tommy, I'm gonna be pissed.
True. It's also, there is a thing.
Especially because it's from Rainey.
Oh.
Rainey hung out with Cullum, Cullum
Oh,
Tyrell.
the Irish guy.
Then
yeah.
Cullum came over to our place
Yeah.
and hung out with us. And then while he was hanging out with us, he was like, "Oh, I just got a text from Rainey who said he had it." And they were just together while he was in the living room with us.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Who? You were there too? Oh, so you were present for a possible COVID transporter.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's inevitable, bro. It's inevitable.
That was just a small gathering. We were legal. There was 6 of us.
Was he a member of your house? Oh, you're not. That's New York. You're not.
It was
I'm
New York
PA
City.
law.
But
I'm
it
not-
was pre then. It was pre.
Okay.
Yeah, it was pre like
So you guys
yesterday.
are grandfathered into hanging
We were
out.
grandfathered into 6 people
Just
being in a
chilling.
room. But turns out we shouldn't have been. Turns out I wish we had listened to the law.
True. Oh wait, you guys had more people in the room than you were allowed?
No, we had 6 people, but I'm saying I wish there was a law that
How
prevented.
far apart were you guys? 6 feet?
No, we were pretty tight. I think there was hugs. I think there was pictures.
Really?
Yeah.
You guys are hugging each other?
He's a fucking Finian, dude. He's Irish.
True. Oh. So he was around. Did they do a podcast together?
I'm sorry.
You're fine. You might die. It's fine. What's your last words?
I'm telling him to
I'm
fucking stay at his girlfriend's house and not my house
Yeah, true.
so I can go home.
Yeah. Tell me to get tested.
Good luck.
Coming for all of us, dude.
True.
But I don't. I don't fear it.
Piss me off. Sorry, I'm getting texted about
You're
this.
good, dude? Yeah, I don't fear it at all.
I'm sorry. Pardon me to the Patreon. Pardon me.
Yeah,
Pardon me.
absolutely.
This is
Absolutely.
an emergency. If I get COVID, I'll die.
True. You could.
Or I'll just immediately crush it, get the sniffles, and be like,
Fucking.
yep, see ya.
I'm gonna
Next.
salute. If I get it and go to the hospital, I'm definitely gonna salute somewhere.
You gonna salute?
I don't know.
Well, the nurses.
Should I salute them? Talk about
Hardy,
when Trump
thick,
walked,
hardy
when,
nurses.
when Trump walked across like the lawn, just went.
Look, dude, here's what we need to focus on. And this has been my focus for the last 3 days,
Yes.
4 days. I've been very autistic for Mexican cartels.
Yes, dude. How did you even get through that whole episode without bringing up the cartel? Oh, you had to go through JFK.
I had to get JFK. But Mexican cartels, dude. This is what I've been up to. I have a book called El Narcos. Shit Rules. It's by Eoin Grillo.
Sounds sick.
El Narco, dude. Shit Rules. Although I think it was written in like 08, so it's going to leave out a lot of stuff like Chapo breaking out. Cool shit.
You already know all that anyway.
I already know all that, but I've been listening to that book, so I go to sleep every night to Mexican cartels.
Yeah.
While I've been awake, I've been playing a Narcos video game. I've been playing Ghost Recon Wildlands. Shit Rules.
Damn.
Please give me night vision and a silenced assault rifle, breaking into houses.
That's
all I
fun.
need.
That's pretty fun.
That's all I need.
Really? Where's
Yes,
all this?
it's the
where's
coolest
all
shit
this
in the world.
occur?
This occurs in Bolivia. I believe that's where Dirty Deeds is from.
Really?
Or is he from Belize? All right.
Damn, he's from.
Just don't ruin the show.
He's from McAfee's. Which one?
Oh, yeah,
McAfee
yeah,
went to
yeah.
Belize.
Yes.
That's sick.
McAfee went
I can
down
see
and tried to
Dorian being
ruin
Belizean.
Dorian's.
He's a Belizean.
That's what happened. McAfee went down there and got a bunch of
Belizean.
Dorians to work for him. Okay, sure. Yeah, great.
I need you to kill this guy's dog.
Okay, fine.
All right.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. So, I've been playing a Narcos video game before while I sleep and drive. I'm listening to a book on Narcos, and then I rewatched Narcos Mexico.
I mean, dude.
Pure Narcos.
How have you
dude.
not killed somebody?
I've
yet? How have you
retained.
not killed somebody
I've
yet?
retained none of it.
Really?
It's crazy.
What are they up to?
I don't know. I just like the machismo and the music,
For sure.
and just mutilating and torturing your enemies.
Did you ever see the like the live leak version of cartel video? There's like
Yeah.
there's like channels just dedicated to cartel videos.
I was on those, early, like while they were taking
you
place.
really?
Yes, the main board. The main board used to be all cartel shit.
Yeah.
Well, it used to have a thread dedicated to cartel shit. The main board was like pre-Reddit. Like this,
yeah,
that
yeah,
was
yeah.
like I was on that shit.
True.
But yeah, I remember watching the guys get chainsawed, all that shit. You ever watch that one?
No.
It's the craziest shit you've ever seen.
This
It's
guy
two
getting
dudes
chainsawed.
sitting next to each other, about to get chainsawed to death. I think it was by Los Zetas, the Zetas, dude.
Damn.
Las Zetas. Zetas fucking rule. But these two dudes sitting next to each other, they get chainsawed. The one dude, it goes through him like this, from like this shoulder, like that.
Ah.
So the guy,
Pretty easily.
the guy's saying, "Oh yeah, it goes. It's a chainsaw. It literally
Yeah,
just
yeah.
straight through him,
Woo.
cuts him like this, and then into the other guy's arm, who's sitting next to him. The guy doesn't even flinch. He's like, with the chainsaw into his arm. He's just like, like they're the
Damn.
hardest, craziest dudes on earth. And then they're like, all right, we gotta kill him with a knife, and like hold it up and.
Yeah, 'cause
It's
I know
crazy.
knives are
It's-
a little harder than
Knives are
cut
very
through.
gross, and then you see somebody like, like they make a pretty
Ah.
I mean, it's terrible, and I don't know how I used to be able to watch that stuff. I can't at all
Yeah.
anymore. But
That's tough, dude.
listening to a British guy read it out loud before bed isn't that bad.
Kind of nice.
It's nice. I fall asleep to a nice British guy being
And he
like,
cut-
Las Zetas, 40 bodies were littered across the street. What was going on in El Chapo's? But no, the Zetas were the Gulf Coast of Mexico.
Mhm.
Dude, Mexico's nuts. I don't know if you know about Mexico.
I've been there.
They
a couple times.
they are nuts, dude.
Yeah.
As far as like their government, they had a one party government forever. Vicente Fox, I think, was the first. I remember Fox,
Mhm.
so that we were alive
Sounds
for that. That was like the
familiar, yeah.
first real
Which they have a one
Democratic
party?
election. Yeah, they had one party, the IRF.
So they were just elections that like there's one political party.
Yeah, and then one guy lost to a guy, and they were like, "Oh, the computer's shut down. Sorry, that election doesn't count." Yeah,
Damn.
they got wild. And then there was like a huge earthquake in Mexico City, and the government like really fucked up. So then Democrats started, other parties started showing up. But
What do they have now?
they have it's a democratic
Okay.
country. But
I'm saying, do they have a couple?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm in 2008. That's when this book is.
I mean, you know, the founding fathers explicitly stated they didn't want a true democracy a bunch of times, so they wrote all the documents.
What do you mean?
They didn't want a true. The founding fathers of America. I'm talking about Americans now.
Yeah.
You know, they didn't want a democracy at all.
Why not?
People were like, they were like, we're not gonna let poor people vote. That's stupid. They like said it a bunch of times. They're like, dude, that would be a disaster.
Yeah,
Everyone's
yeah.
like, you're ruining our democracy.
What an absolute disaster! that would
A lot of
be.
these
You want every idiot to vote? No.
Yeah, they were very much against being like horrible. Everyone reveres them. They're like, oh, they're like, we're like, poor people suck and are dumb.
Yeah.
Apparently, they said that a bunch of times.
Yeah, but imagine poor people in the
Oh, yeah.
1770. Can you imagine poor people?
Dude, just a poor person, no TV, no school. They're just poor and just like, dude, I mean,
I
the
don't know why,
levels
they just lived in the woods.
just dumb. Well, yeah, exactly.
Just
Weren't
a
even
guy
dumb.
in the woods.
Weren't even dumb. I wouldn't even say dumb.
Yeah, feral.
You meet a guy and he'd be like,
Yeah, just be a man in the woods, like ah. Like, all right, we gotta let him pick who is controlling this new republic. But all right,
Go ahead.
the Zetas are on the East Coast.
Mhm.
They're in the Gulf. That's like the Gulf cartel. The Zetas started out as special forces, Mexican soldiers
Nice.
that like splintered off, which is crazy because back then they only like the police all get bought for the most part. It's easy to corrupt that, but the military was supposed to be like the guys that never did it.
Yeah.
But then Z1, I'm sure it's just Z1, but I'm listening to a British guy read this book, so it's Z1.
Yeah.
Fuck,
Fucking jerk.
it's probably Z1.
Who's Z1?
He was like the first special forces guy to flip, and then he recruited a bunch of other special forces and soldiers to be the first like paramilitary like hitmen for a cartel, and they just started they fought the military.
And they started their own shit.
Yeah. And then the leader of that group got.
Fuck, that's got to be fun.
So the head of Z1 got killed. Because then the government was just like, all right, fuck it, gloves are off. We're just killing.
Yeah.
Like we can't try to do this traditionally where we'd arrest you because they're just breaking out and fight. So then it became a war. There was a drug war, and this is like 2002, 2003, and it's just fucking. I mean, it's crazy. And we taught them how to torture. Like they got training from the CIA on how to torture people, how to like what to do, how to do it. There's like handbooks that the U.S. gave them on how to torture.
Pretty chill.
Sweet. We do rule.
Yeah. We know a couple. We know a couple things.
I'm starting to get a cough, dude. You gave me corona.
I didn't give anybody anything. I got a rhino, dude.
No, it can't be you. It can't be your fault.
I got the paperwork. I'll have the paperwork to prove tomorrow. You think you don't have coronas?
Now my roommate says he has a cold.
There's a rhinovirus going around.
This guy says not contagious.
Who said that? Who's that? The fucking
I don't know. Doctor, my roommate. The doctor who claims he's not contagious. What the fuck is he talking about? I'm not contagious.
Must be saying he's asymptomatic or something.
No, he said he gets a cold every year or something.
This is the time
around this time to get it. He gets a cold, which is fair. I think I do too. And then I get a cold for like a month, and I'm like, have I ever not had a cold?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How used you get to having a. Does that make sense?
A lot of times that's allergies. If you have a cold,
I do have bad allergies.
A lot of times people are like, I have a cold for a month. It's like typically it's allergies. So check into that.
Back to the Zetas, dude.
Hit me with that, dude. I was just fantasizing about starting like an army with my boys, dude. Like, you guys want to fucking start our own army?
We gotta be drenched. Los Aguas.
Damn, dude. So they just fully bucked the system and were like, let's go.
But the Sinaloans, dude. You gotta watch the Sinaloans. So this is what happened. The Sinaloans. That's like El Chapo.
Yeah.
That's the fucking guys you hear. That's fucking El Jefe de Jefe. Come on, bro.
That's fucking rules, dude.
Gallardo. El Jefe de Jefes.
Damn.
Gallardo.
So the Zetas were just chilling. They were just doing their thing.
I have it. East Coast. Gulf Cartel. Sinaloans on the West Coast. Like Baja, all that. Although Baja is something different now. Sinaloa is a state on the west coast of Mexico. You know how there's like that thing that sticks down Baja? Mexico.
Well, no, but yeah, I believe. I almost lied and said yes. I'm trying to be
That's all right.
Yeah.
It's California. It's called Baja California. It's like that long line that sticks down. The Sinaloa cartels were like the first, like, this guy named, I just said it, Gallardo. He like, Gallardo, don't you dare make fun of, dude, he's the Jefe de Jefes.
I know, just,
He linked all the plazas, dude. He linked all the fucking cartels to, sick. So they were selling weed.
Yeah.
And then the Colombians started shipping coke to the United States through Mexico. Mm-hmm. And they were using the Bahamas for a while, but that got shut down. So then they had to use Mexico to ship all their cocaine in. Mexico wasn't really creating the cocaine.
Yeah.
They were just shipping it in. And the Colombians were like, we own these fucking idiots. Mexicans are dumb. Mm-hmm. We're the best. Nobody can say. And then Mexico was just like, all right, well, how about we kill you guys? Like Mexico was just like, all right, this is ours now.
Yeah.
And so then Mexico became huge, and it was under Gallardo. And then Chapo, dude. El Chapo rose up. But this is all Sinaloa. So it's all these dudes, they were considered like hicks. Mm-hmm. They're like mountain people.
Just growing weed and shit.
Yeah, they were growing weed up there. Like, dude, these weed fields are so sick.
Yeah, they were putting in like that black fly.
Like huge weed
Did you ever hear about the black fly chemicals?
They got rid of sticks and stems.
What?
They were the ones who started growing
full
stuff.
sensimilla?
I don't know what it's called.
The seedless. They went like full seedless
They
weed.
created, so it was just female weed plants, and it had to be so far away from other weed so it didn't cross-pollinate that they had to go build their own weed fields, so like up in the mountains.
They claim they started that?
Yes.
No, they did. That goes back way long. I mean, maybe they started bringing that first stuff around, but
how long?
I mean, like there was like Thai sticks in the 70s.
This is
back
them?
then.
Yeah.
Maybe they did. I mean, I'm not gonna.
Yeah. How dare you? Pardon me, cartels. Perdóname.
Well, dude, it's like.
Mi compañero. Que bruto. Lo siento.
No, whenever you'd see like that brick weed, because they used to do like stuff that was like sprayed with like black fly chemicals.
Oh, well, that's what happened. So
really?
Then there was the war on drugs, and the Mexican government started where they were allowed to spray the fields with pesticides and shit.
What it was, yeah.
Or not pesticides, but shit that killed the fields. Mm-hmm. And then the cartels were like, fuck it, we're going to use them anyway.
Yeah.
So then they would ship poisonous weed to the United States, and that's when shit really got bad for them. But then they started. Then they fucked over the Colombians and took coke and became huge. So it was all these West Coast hillbillies versus the fucking Gulf Coast. And then the Zetas. All right, here we go.
The Mexican government was just like, I'm going to turn your sense of media into swag. And they're like, fuck it, we don't care, dude.
We're going to sell this swag. Your weed's not going to be so dank anymore. Your weed is not dank at all.
It's not even sticky at all. This stuff sucks, dude. Your pounds are going to have nothing but shake.
All right. So, Sinaloans are the guys. They're the fucking shit.
That's a good territory, too, that little stretch of
Yeah.
California.
California, all that. But the real stretch ended up becoming the Gulf Coast because Dallas and Houston started blowing up, like becoming major cities over the last, 40 years. But the Zetas, so this guy, I forget his name, he has the Gulf Coast. He hires special forces. The head special forces guy gets killed. The leader gets captured. So then the Sinaloans are like, all right, they don't have leaders. It's time for us to move in on the Gulf Coast. That's when just a huge drug war erupts because all those special forces dudes are still there.
Yeah.
And they're like, we'll run this.
Yeah, like, what the fuck?
And then all the Sinaloans, so El Chapo versus the fucking
So it's like
special forces. It's
like
the coolest shit.
Tactical shit versus like dudes with mustaches,
Yes.
basically.
Wild shit. And then all they do is torture and kill each other. And
Damn.
the Zetas have hitmen that were like leaving messages. They like fucking keep sending these fucking bendejas. Like all that, which turns out that just means pubes.
What?
Bendejas.
I thought it was an asshole.
Bendejas is a pube.
It's a pube.
I think it's bendejas.
Send these pubes.
Yeah.
I thought Vendejas was
It's
asshole.
like keep sending us pubes that we're gonna keep killing. I think it translates directly to pubes.
I don't think they don't have a 3-syllable word for pubes in Mexico, dude.
You'd be surprised.
Dude, Bendejas. But dude, please.
Yeah, we need to fact check that because one of the words means pubes.
It says pubis.
Yeah.
What? So Vendejas are pubes.
Yes.
I always thought I was an asshole. So damn, those motherfuckers were calling me pubes. I was like, yeah, I am an asshole. Yeah, what are you gonna do about it? You're a pube.
Yeah, I'm just an asshole, man.
You fucking pube. Yeah, I was like a dishwasher.
Like
you know?
little fucking pubes.
Yeah, Vendeja, and I'm like, yeah, dude, I'm a fucking asshole. So,
anyway, that's what's going on.
Who's winning right now? Who's like currently
Right
killing?
now? No, again, I'm back in 08. I've been looking at it. I think the Sinaloans are still doing work.
Yeah,
MS-13 started getting brought down.
swag.
MS-13 was from LA
Trump
and El
almost
Salvador.
saved us from them.
They did. And you know what's funny? I looked at this is how fucking gay our country is.
Yeah.
I looked at MS-13's Wikipedia page, and at the bottom of the paragraph, they're like, even though they count for less than 1% of the murders in this country, Republicans are acting like and it's like these are the worst people on earth.
Yeah.
Like just because the Republicans definitely exaggerate that it's like a menace that we have to worry about, doesn't mean you should include that in the article about literally people that torture and murder
Yeah, for sure.
constantly.
Yeah.
Like, oh, and the Republicans are exaggerating about how bad it is. It's like, no, leave that part out.
Well, that was Trump's fatal flaw because I think now that's what politics have devolved into. It's like you got to just come up with the spookiest tale, dude.
Spooky dudes.
Spooky.
Dude. MS-13 is very spooky.
Turned out Trump went down. He doubled down hard on Mexicans. Dude. He came up with spooky tales about Mexicans. Everyone's like, "Oh, that sounds pretty spooky. I might vote for this guy." And Biden was like, "How do you feel about global pandemic?" And everyone's like,
"Oh, that's way
fucking
scarier.
Way spookier." And Trump's like, "Come on, guys, Mexicans
are so scary.
watch Breaking Bad season 3. Guys, a fucking head on a turtle. Come on,
Yeah,
they're in your high schools."
Mexicans are in your high schools.
Remember they said MS-13 was recruiting in high schools in Texas?
Yeah.
Your sweet white boy's gonna join MS-13.
He's gonna get a face tattoo. He's gonna just look like Post Malone. Is that what you want? Los Malones, Los Post Malones.
Dude, I every time they said suburbs during the debates made me so happy. They're like the suburbs. And
Nobody
Trump,
knows the
Trump
suburbs
would be
better
like, you
than
don't
me.
even know the suburbs.
The only
are."
time you've been in the
It's like,
suburbs
come
is when
on.
you get lost.
I was in Erie for 10 years.
I grew up in the suburbs.
You don't even know the suburbs.
I know the suburbs.
What the fuck? So who's winning? I'm sorry.
Right,
Sinaloa
anyway,
is killing it.
I think right now Sinaloa. I think Sinaloa's are they're the fucking guys. There's the Felix brothers, the I forget the first part. The Felix brothers.
They're
ball
pretty
out.
good.
They followed after Gallardo went down. And then they had a beef with Chapo. I mean, they all fight each other pretty often.
I could see that being
they don't get
not
along.
the chillest group.
None of them are that chill.
Not really a live and let live
But
group.
the Zetas started this whole thing of they didn't start it, but they started this thing of like torturing and very publicly killing everybody. So they'd kill like 30 dudes, Sinolones or whoever, any pubes that were sent to them.
Yeah.
They would kill. They would cut, like, they literally cut your head off, cut your dick off, put your dick in your mouth, put your head on a pike in the middle of town. Like 30 heads.
Yeah.
It's the scariest shit ever.
It's
And they do it all the time.
You think chicks are like, damn, those guys are fucking
Those guys
cool.
rule. Well, that's kind of what backfired. So the government arrested a bunch of Zetas, and we're like, here's a picture of these guys. This is humiliating for them. We caught them. They look, and then they took a picture, and everybody looked cool as fuck. It's a bunch of jack dudes in like tactical gear with like assault rifles.
Damn.
And everybody was like, "Yo, I wish I was a Zeta. These guys are awesome." Yeah, it's cool though. I mean, and I watched Sicario twice last week.
Damn, dude.
Dude, I'm fully.
You're just
I'm
fully
all
in.
about it,
You're fully in.
and I don't know one thing about it. I'm doing all right.
Nice little lay of the land.
Well, that kind of. It's also the book. The book about El Narcos is the show Mexican. The show Narcos Mexico.
Got you.
It's the story. It's the same story.
Oh, you're reading and watching it.
Reading and watching, and I'm like, I know what happens here. That guy, pretty cool.
Damn.
Yeah, Kiki Camarena, he gets killed. They leave out the part that he got raped in the show.
Really?
Yeah, the DEA agent. That's what. That's why
DEA agent raped him.
they got raped. The DEA agent got fucking
Raped?
I watched another one, dude. There's this fucking thing on Amazon about Kiki Camarena getting abducted, and it's fucking sick, dude.
Who got raped?
The Mexican cartels, they kidnapped a DEA agent.
Yeah.
And they shoved a fucking stick up his ass after they did bad things to that. They're bad hombres.
Yeah, dude.
And that kind of started a hard crackdown on the Mexican cartels.
Yeah, they don't like that.
Once they killed one American, Americans were like, all right, knock it off.
This is the fucking guys. Those federal jobs, those dudes pretty much chill a lot. Like they just kind of kick their feet up and they do like breaking through people's houses and shit. But there's a lot of downtime and a lot of chilling. And just one day being like, you got a fucking stick up his ass? Fuck,
Well,
man.
We're gonna have to go kill all these guys.
You just ate like a delicious lunch for 2 hours. And you're just like oh sweet, I'm gonna off Friday, Saturday, 2 weeks. Like, Mike said a stick up his ass. And you're like,
God damn it.
like, can I still take vacation? But yeah, it's crazy.
No, that
So he got a stick up. You got to treat it like a third world dictator.
yeah. They tortured him. I don't know. Yeah, but
What do they? Are they just? Did they like try to get information?
there's a show on Amazon about it that's fucking wild. There's this one cop. Like, there's a cop that
R.I.P.
it's like a documentary about it. They were cops that were like on the take for the cartel that were there that knew about the abduction and all that. And there's one cop that's like got the worst PTSD you've ever seen, or some sort of weird mental disability.
Probably, yeah.
But like they're interviewing him, he's like his eyes like it's crazy. Like if he was in a movie, you'd be like, all right, that character sucked because there's nobody on earth that's like that. Like this guy was overacting, but he's like, he's like the blood, the body's everywhere.
Oh my.
Like you gotta see this guy. It's awesome.
Fuck.
Yeah, it gets you fired up, dude.
Damn. What do you get pumped up for?
What do I get pumped up? I get pumped up when the U.S. is just like, all right.
Enough of that.
Yeah, I don't know why I get fired up.
I've
And
said
they're
that
like,
before, man. They're
like, all right,
these drugs we can't. It's like you guys
gloves
can
are off.
easily eradicate drugs.
There was rumors though the CIA was in on that DEA abduction, that Kiki Camarena.
Really?
There's rumors.
Who was saying that?
There's rumors that CIA was in there.
It could
Was
be.
in on it.
I mean, they can literally do whatever they want. Be like, hey, we're a triple agency. What are you talking about?
Turns out the CIA is pretty bad. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of bad stuff.
They
about
do it, but they're cool.
Pretty cool.
I do like that.
Pretty cool. Yeah, tricksters. They're like tricksters. What?
No.
What the fuck is it?
Anytime you say that word.
What are you sucking the seat up your ass about, dude?
Where are we at time-wise? Come on, that's it. That felt like an eternity trying to explain the things
you
that
were fucking
the last
crushing.
like week and a half I've absorbed too much Narcos information.
Dude, it's tough.
And then pushed. Now it was time to talk about it.
What?
No, I've just been sitting around watching Narcos and
It was go
listening to a
time,
book,
dude.
and then it was like, all right, now
It's game time.
book report day. And it was like, and the author, fuck. Forget the
Yeah,
author's name.
book
The book
report
was
day.
really good, actually.
I get a bad case of book. You go home, you get your pizza thing. You're like, yes, I want a pizza party. Remember the
Man.
book club when you get like a fucking pizza party?
Book it.
Yeah.
We had Book It. Is that what that
Yep.
was yours called? Book
Yeah,
It.
I think so. It was
Get
like
Pizza Hut,
Scholastic.
bro.
It's like if you buy
There
5
was
books.
a pizza.
I used to beg my
There was
fucking
a
parents.
fucking
My
pizza.
dickhead parents wouldn't do it.
I want to see if they still have it. Actually, Jamie, look that up for me. It's called the Triple Decker.
Oh.
I don't know what the fuck it was. It was like thin crust, but it was like
It was triple deck
Pizza
thin
Hut.
crust?
Pizza Hut Triple Decker.
Damn.
That's just two guys that are susceptible to
Oh, for
COVID.
sure.
Just two guy triple decker Pizza Hut. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was sweet, man.
Discontinued, but
Discontinued. I know it was
yeah,
discontinued.
but there's recipes to make it.
that was hot when I was in book
Triple
club.
decker. I was
Book it.
stuffed cheese.
Stuffed crust?
was like.
Stuffed crust was big. I was at the Allen View pool when I first was introduced to stuffed
I remember
crust.
being genuinely excited. I heard the news of stuffed crust and was like, fine. I'm like, all right, here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Finally,
I
some
was
good
pumped.
news.
I
I've been kicking around all day.
heard about that was one of those ideas you heard and you're like, oh man, I swear I thought
I was
of
on
that.
that.
I swear I thought
I was
of
on
too.
that one, but good for whoever came up with it. But I was close.
There must have been so many people.
I'm gonna
like,
give it a
dude,
shot.
I said it like 2 years ago. They should
Oh.
put cheese and crust, dude. I said that too. I should be a
Man,
fucking millionaire.
we should get stuffed crust from Pizza Hut and get
Fucking good.
violently ill.
Oh, you will get sick as shit, dude. That was the best, man. When you were little and you could drink like every soda you drank, you're like, this is awesome. Like,
Yeah.
There's just no down. You don't see the downside at all.
Well, you didn't feel the
Pizza Nut,
downside,
That's what I'm saying.
I
So you're
feel
like,
like- I feel
get
like-
to have one of these delicious beverages again.
dude. I feel like substances didn't affect me until I turned like 29.
That was like
Yeah,
my
well,
third
yeah.
try, so that was pretty
Sugar,
fun.
all that shit.
Yep.
Never. I